Alright, so in Ben Franklin's idea of justice, it was injustice not to do something good for a person who deserves it. And an example of this in literature would be in The Mysterious Island by Jules Verne, in which Captain Nemo helps nice people stranded on an island with nothing to help them. So that was justice because they deserved it, and it was a nice thing to do. Alright, so last week, Kathleen was getting really frustrated with me because she could not get me to stop talking in this bad British accent. I don't know where it came from. But anyway, so she was getting really frustrated with me even though I was doing a nice thing and helping her out with some geometry homework. And so I could tell she was just about to blow up and start yelling at me. But she decided not to because, well, Kathleen's just not that kind of person. And so I think that's a good story of justice because I was doing something nice and Ben Franklin said it was unjust to wrong someone unnecessarily or really at all.
The end.
Our group decided that justice was the most important virtue because if people did not treat each other justly, then it would be an endless cycle of revenge and doing wrong things, and society just couldn't function properly if everyone was a bad person because they were doing unjust things all the time. So, since justice is sort of the glue that keeps society and civilization together, we decided it was probably the most important virtue.
Oh no.
We think that justice is the most important of Franklin's virtues because if people acted in an unjust manner, society would just...
He sneezed on me.
It would become unstable because...
Recording.
You're recording the rat instead of the distinguished English
Oh.
speaker. Alright, so our group decided that justice was the most important virtue because Kathleen has a rat in her bra. Alright, so can we stop filming my rat and get back to what I was talking about?
Anyway.
I think it's what I was saying. I was just staring at it. Our group decided that...
Justice is one of the most important virtues. It's about being just and fair. Justice is something that will never truly be found in our society, but with the idea of perfect justice, we can use this as a foundation for the kinds of laws we create in order to keep a fair and equal society. An example of justice would be if someone has a crime committed against them, having the person who did it to them punished by the courts.